Hello everyone. Today we are going to take up one of the very essential facets of Raya products, weight loss. Now I know that today there are lots and lots of women, including me, who are trying to lose their weight. And losing weight post a certain age isn't as easy as it used to be while we were really young, maybe during our teens. Now, weight loss is a journey on its own. I'm not going to be giving you any tips of how to lose your weight, what to eat, what not to eat. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm sure most of you know that and you're already on your journey. I'm going to talk about a simple single facet here, that we do all know that good fat is good for us and it helps us lose weight. And in contrast to that, bad fat is what does not allow us to lose the weight. So how do we understand, how do we differentiate between good fat and bad fat? Now when it comes to good fat, since I'm an Indian and in Indian households, we use a lot of ghee. So for me, ghee is the primary source of good fat in my family. For a very long time, I have been struggling to understand. So I researched, I studied, now we've come up with the Raya ghee. And there are different facets to it which we will discuss later, but today I'm just going to tell you how you can differentiate or understand whether the ghee that you are probably consuming is good or not. Because if it is not the real good fat, in that case, instead of losing the weight, you will unnecessarily gain more weight, and also it will have some negative effect on your body. So there are simple tests that you can do at home with the things or products that you will generally have at home. The first test is the heat test. Take a tablespoon of ghee and heat it on the gas stove, burning, whatever, just heat it. If it immediately melts and the color turns dark, you will know that your ghee is pure. The second is the easiest one. It's called the palm test. Generally, our skin has natural heat. So just take a little bit, a pinch, a drop, and put it on your palm. If it melts naturally within 5-7 seconds, it melts and starts dripping down, that means it's pure ghee, right? The third test that you can do is iodine test. Now, if you cannot find iodine, I can suggest you use betadine. It's a kind of medicine that we always have in our first aid kits. So you take 2 drops of betadine and add to your ghee, not the entire ghee, of course, little bit of ghee you take, you put 2 drops of betadine. If it turns purple, then be sure that there is starch added to your ghee, and when I say starch, it is mostly mashed potatoes. Okay, so this is one of the other tests. The fourth test is called the bottle test. Here what you do is you take a tablespoon of ghee, put it in a transparent glass bottle, and then you add a pinch of sugar to it, give it a vigorous shake, and then leave it for 5 to 7 minutes. If you see a thin red line appearing at the bottom of your bottle, you will know that there is vegetable oil added to your ghee. And the last test is called the boiler test. Okay, this is to see if there is coconut oil added to your ghee. What we do is, you know what a double boiler is. You put a big container and you boil some water in it. On it, you put a flat bottomed container. In that container, you put a little bit, a boiled bottle of ghee. A glass bottle, of course. If it's plastic, it's going to melt anyway. And then you just let it stand or simmer for around 2-3 minutes. And then you put it in the fridge. You will see 2 different layers have solidified. One of the layers is the ghee and the other is the coconut oil. In case it is not adulterated, in that case it will solidify as one single ghee, but it will take much longer to solidify if it is pure ghee. So these are the simple tests you can do at home and find out whether the ghee that you are consuming is pure ghee or not. I wish you all the best in your journey of weight loss.